If you were to grade Joe Biden's abilities to keep his promises of opening schools, Joe Biden, to the report card, he deserves an F. And it's a well-deserved grade for him, because he promised that he would have the schools open all across America within 100 days. And he's failed, and we're halfway there. When the teachers union heard what he had to say, they said, no way. And as a result, he got in line behind the teachers union, and our students have fallen further behind in terms of their education. We opened the schools of Wyoming last August. We did it safely. The CDC says we can do it. And when I went to schools last week, talked to students, talked to their parents, talked to the teachers, talked to the principals, these were people that wanted to get to yes. They wanted to be open. I asked the principal, who do you give credit to? He said, the custodians were here every night making sure it was clean. The school nurses did a remarkable job. When it comes to focusing on educating our students, the question is, do you want to get to yes or do you want to get to no? And in our home states, teachers, parents, students, custodians, school nurses all said yes. The Biden administration and the teachers union that they look up to and respond to said no, and that's why this administration gets a well-deserved F.
Next we'll have Senator Blunt.
Well, I thought I'd just give you an example of some information I got a few days ago from the Knob Noster School District in Missouri. This is near Whiteman Air Force Base. Here's a letter I got from the school superintendent. When handled correctly, schools can safely reopen with high levels of success and normalcy for students. We stand as a good example of how that can happen. We had enough data in August to make a confident decision to reopen, and our community's been lockstep with us and very grateful for helping us get back to normal school life. For kids, reopening schools also significantly mitigated the learning loss gap, the social emotional disconnect concerns, and many other issues that impact their personal and family stability. When Knob Noster District opened, offered parents and students a choice to go back to school or virtual learning in August, 85% of them said we want to go to school. As of January, that number had gone up to 93%. And the school superintendent, Dr. Jared Wheeler, this is what he said at the end. This story is being shared as a confirmation that reopening schools is spot on. Too many kids are winding up with mental health challenges. Too many kids are getting too far behind. $67.5 billion already available to elementary and secondary schools. They've drawn down less than 10% of that. Money is not the problem here. Not opposed to funding schools or even helping schools as they've dealt with these challenging situations. But money's not the problem here. Will to get kids back to school is the problem. And every parent and every involved grandparent and every involved neighbor knows that kids need to be in school.
We have